Hey everybody, I thought I'd do I guess the last garden update for the year, and I'll do a little harvest here. Um, we did have some good luck with our beans, but then the deer came through and ate the tops off the beans. But we did get quite a few of these nice flambeau beans, which we're still picking. Um, so I'll be harvesting some of them later. We have some Georgia Candy Roasters squash in progress, so these will grow a little bit bigger, so I'm letting them grow. Didn't have very good luck with the rest of the stuff growing in this first back to Eden garden here. I think I didn't have enough dirt underneath, so it's basically just wood chips right now, and then they haven't decomposed enough yet, so I expect this bed to get better every year. Over here, the cucumbers, I was able to save them with the compost tea. I picked some yesterday. There's a few little guys growing still on them. So they came back because they were all yellow leaves like this. And some compost tea on there, and they just came right back. So we had probably 4 or 5 cucumbers out of here. Nothing fantastic. The hugelkultur bed I made over here has been a difficult bed to gauge because the top of it stays fairly dry, and I had put carrots and a whole bunch of root vegetables on top here, and they didn't do all that great because they were dry.
Our one strawberry.
This is going to be an alpine. Well, it is an alpine strawberry. Hopefully we'll get some flowers on this in the spring. I did plant several, I think 4 on each side. This is the only one I took. I think the rain came and washed away the seeds. So my plan was to have the sides of the bank full of these alpine strawberries on each side. And like I said, I'm going to transfer the root vegetables from this bed to the other beds. The reason I put them here this year is this was the only bed I had ready by planting time, because I was still digging all this up and getting the rest ready. So what did do well, extremely well actually, was the stuff that I planted in the side of this. So of course the mystery garden's doing great here. So this is these are just mystery tomatoes here. I call it mystery garden because basically what this is just our kitchen scraps that we bury in the garden, and all the seeds from the various tomatoes, peppers and whatnot, they're growing back up.
Mystery garden. We are not sure what this is, but it's growing in our garden.
This is just kale that I just transplanted from a friend. He gave them to me this morning, so it hasn't come back yet, so I just transplanted that. But what I wanted to show you guys was what did do well with these. Zucchini. So this is, we've been eating zucchini here for the last 2 or 3 weeks, and we haven't been able to keep up eating it. It's been just very abundant. Had these nice cukes. I like picking them this size. I don't like them really big. I find they're tastiest at that size. Not a zucchini. Big zucchini. Zucchini. So 5 zucchini. Let's fill in the clothes basket. It's heavy. So next year I'm going to be changing the location of the zucchini to the top. And I'll probably put the root vegetables down inside here. Actually, the root vegetables are going to go in this bed. So this is a new bed I've been making. It's going to be a mystery garden all year round, all winter. And I'm going to make this into a raised bed with some hemlock 2x12s that I've been making with the chainsaw. And I'll be able to cover this up so we get an early crop in this bed here. And I'll be putting all my carrots and beets and probably the onions all in this bed. And then next year in here I'm going to be probably putting more things like beans, peas on the top here. And then I'll do some chop and drop. So some good lessons learned. We didn't expect to grow a whole lot this year, and we're not disappointed. We're not super impressed, but we're not super disappointed. This is kind of what we expected first year. We did get lots of tomatoes. But I didn't get a chance. I was working away and I didn't get a chance to tie them up. So they're pretty ramshackle right now, but these are yellow cherry tomatoes. They're very good. We've got 3 types in there. There's a lot of work to get this garden set up this year, but hopefully next year it should pay off. And these are the flambeau beans. Delicious.
There you go.
These are probably the best beans we've ever grown, these flambeau beans. And they're very prolific. They've been just producing for the last
Till Bambi came.
months. Yeah, Bambi came and ate the tops off these beans, but they're still flowering and producing more beans, so we're happy.
Tomatoes.
It's definitely going to be something we're going to grow next year, and hopefully we'll get to grow this a bit earlier next year.
Tomato jungle.
One of the big lessons I learned this year was that you can put peas a lot sooner than I used to put them in. We had them in, and it snowed 6 inches on top of our peas. It was, I think, -6 degrees, and they never died. Everything else died, but not the peas. So next year I'm definitely going to be putting peas in earlier so I can get an earlier nice early crop. We got lots of peas around here. They're everywhere. So we've been eating them for a little while. Anyway, so that was my garden lesson this year. Giant zucchini and
Carrot
lots
nubs.
of flambeau beans and oh yeah, carrot nubs. I'll show you the carrot nubs. All right, so this is going to be supper tonight. We got some cucumbers, some yummy tomatoes, and some beans, carrot nubs. What my wife calls them, baby carrots, but they're very, very homely looking, let's just say. These are potatoes I grew in wood chips, first year wood chips. They didn't do all that great, but I mean, they grew. They would have done better if the deer wouldn't have been after them. For some reason, the deer ate the tops of the potatoes. I don't know why, but anyways, so these could have done much better. Of course, I got my zucchinis. This got to be a 3-4 pound zucchini. So it was good year in the garden in the end, or a happy year in the garden. I really enjoyed it. So, all right, bye for now. There's several of them. Oh, so big zucchini. It's okay. We love zucchini. So, there's my wife laughing in the background. If you,
We can grow zucchini.
we can grow zucchini. Big zucchini. Big zucchini. Take a picture of my zucchini.